need you to fix his suit.
The suit is literal perfection.
It will be. When it fits a woman.
You serious?
I'm not about to let a man take credit for a woman's work.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're diving deep into a crucial and at times a controversial subject, the representation of strong female characters in recent media. While there have been shining examples, it's equally important to acknowledge that not all attempts hit the mark. So, we're going to explore some of the common pitfalls, and to keep things constructive, we'll be using some beloved female characters as standards for what succeeded. If you find this discussion valuable, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Now, let's delve deeper into one of the most prevalent issues with the portrayal of new, strong female characters: the trap of two-dimensional stereotypes. While it's invigorating to witness an increased presence of strong women in media, it's equally disheartening to see many of these characters fall prey to cliched representations. Instead of being multifaceted individuals with layers of complexity, some creators have reduced them to one-dimensional stereotypes. These stereotypes often manifest in various ways. Some characters are exclusively portrayed as overly aggressive, using physical strength or combat skills as their primary defining traits. While these attributes can be essential components of a strong character, they should not overshadow the character's depth. Others are excessively stoic, lacking emotional vulnerability or the capacity to connect with the audience on a personal level. These stereotypes can undermine the very essence of strong female characters. Strength is not synonymous with a lack of complexity. In fact, true strength emerges when these characters are allowed to grapple with their vulnerabilities, make mistakes, and overcome personal challenges. It's through these struggles that the audience can relate to and root for them. Now, let's explore the character of Sarah Connor from the Terminator series, who serves as an exemplary model of a well-crafted, strong female character. Sarah Connor's strength is not just in her physical abilities, but in her emotional richness and relatability. Her character arc takes us on a journey from a regular woman, somewhat unprepared for the challenges she faces, to a resilient warrior, all while retaining her humanity. This complexity is precisely what's sometimes lacking in newer portrayals. Next, we encounter the problem of underdeveloped backstories. Some strong female characters suddenly possess incredible abilities with no meaningful context. In contrast, consider Ellen Ripley from Alien. She's a character with a brilliantly crafted backstory that contributes significantly to her strength. Ripley is not just a survivor, she's a survivor with a history, a job, and an incredible transformation through her journey. In the original Alien film, Ripley begins as a warrant officer aboard the spaceship Nostromo. She's a competent professional, responsible for the crew's safety. As the story unfolds, her character arc takes her from a position of authority and responsibility to a fighter for her life against the terrifying xenomorph. What's compelling about Ripley is the consistent development of her character throughout the series. Her transition from a ship officer in Alien to a battle-hardened warrior in Aliens is not just a matter of acquiring physical strength. It's a transformation of her character in response to her experiences. Ripley's backstory adds depth to her character, making her one of the most iconic and well-developed female characters in the history of cinema. Her strength doesn't come out of nowhere, but rather, it's grounded in her experiences, her growth, and her humanity. Tokenism is another pitfall we must navigate when discussing strong female characters. Merely creating a character for the sake of diversity without giving them the depth and development they deserve doesn't do justice to anyone involved. Not the character, not the audience, and certainly not the broader cause of representation. Let's shift our focus to a character who embodies genuine representation: Wonder Woman. She stands as an iconic symbol of what it truly means to represent a powerful female character in media. What sets Wonder Woman apart is the depth of her character. Her story is not limited to her physical prowess or superhuman abilities. It delves into themes that resonate deeply with viewers. Compassion, justice, and the complexities of humanity are at the core of her narrative. She's not just strong, she's multidimensional, embodying the strengths and vulnerabilities that make a character relatable and inspiring. When we talk about real representation, we're emphasizing the importance of going beyond the surface level. It's about creating characters who reflect the diverse experiences and backgrounds of women in our society. It's about giving them stories that inspire and resonate with audiences, regardless of their gender. Wonder Woman encapsulates this ideal beautifully and serves as an excellent example of how to genuinely represent a female superhero, making her a beloved character for generations to come. One of the most significant issues we encounter when discussing new strong female characters is the conspicuous absence of vulnerability. While it's essential to portray these characters as powerful and capable, it's equally crucial to make them relatable as human beings. This is where characters like Furiosa from Mad Max Fury Road shine as examples of how vulnerability can coexist with strength. Furiosa is undeniably a powerhouse, but what sets her apart is her depth as a character. She isn't just a fearless warrior, she's a complex individual with her own set of fears, hopes, and inner struggles. It's her ability to confront these vulnerabilities and transform them into sources of strength that makes her character profoundly compelling. Audiences can see a reflection of their humanity in her, and that connection is what storytelling is all about. In some newer portrayals, this essential element of vulnerability is brushed aside in favor of a relentless facade of invincibility. This is a missed opportunity. By allowing these characters to experience and confront their vulnerabilities, creators can craft narratives that not only empower but also deeply resonate with their audience. Furiosa serves as a shining example of how to strike this balance and create characters who are not just symbols of strength, but also beacons of humanity. Lastly, let's delve into the paramount importance of flaws when it comes to creating strong female characters. It's become a recurring issue that in the pursuit of making these characters strong, they are often portrayed as too perfect. This approach is unrealistic and can make it challenging for the audience to connect with them on a genuine level. To illustrate the significance of embracing flaws, we can turn to the character of Katniss Everdeen from The Hunger Games. Katniss isn't the quintessential superhero, and that's what makes her remarkable. Her strength doesn't stem from an absence of imperfections, but from her unwavering determination to face adversity head-on. She's a regular person thrust into extraordinary circumstances, and her journey is marked by both her triumphs and her mistakes. What makes her character resonate with audiences worldwide is her authenticity. She's not flawless, and her struggles mirror those that many individuals face in their own lives. In contrast, some newer portrayals tend to veer towards crafting characters who appear to have it all together, almost to a fault. But it's these very imperfections that make characters compelling, relatable, and inspiring. By embracing the complexities and flaws of strong female characters, creators can tap into the authenticity that resonates with audiences. Katniss Everdeen's character stands as an enduring example of how these imperfections are a critical ingredient in creating memorable and genuinely strong female characters. In conclusion, it's clear that creating strong female characters is both an art and a responsibility. We should aim for depth, authenticity, and relatability rather than falling into these common pitfalls. While we've celebrated some classic characters who got it right, there's always room for new heroes and heroines who inspire us with their genuine strength. What are your thoughts on this topic? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. If you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more engaging content. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, stay strong and stay tuned.